Cupboards Full of Hope, Part 2, Still Got Beans. By Taylor Audiobooks, TT. This audiobook contains mild prepping, moderate sarcasm, and at least 3 power cuts. Listener discretion is optional, but a torch might help. Prologue. Still here, still prepping. Some people outgrow their hobbies. Stamp collecting, DIY, belly dancing, me. I doubled down. After the great butterbean incident and the near miss with the tea light heater, I figured I'd either give up prepping or get even better at failing publicly. It's been 6 months. We've survived blackouts, board games, and Ben trying to power an iPad with potatoes. And the cupboard, still full, and now starting to look healthy. A good start, but still slightly overstocked with beans. Welcome to Season 2. Chapter 1, Radio Gaga. I bought a wind-up radio from an online prepping forum. Description said, reliable, tested, picks up long wave. Translation, old. Cranky, likes cricket. Tested it during a rainstorm. First 2 minutes static, then a man shouting about football results from 1983. Then silence. Ben had to hold it at a 35-degree angle with 1 foot on a chair for reception. Ellie called it radio yoga. When I finally got the weather, it was in Welsh. Chapter 2. Solar, not so, power. DIY solar charger kit. Box said, build your own. Instructions said, good luck. I strapped 2 tiny panels to a clip frame, left it on the shed roof. After 8 hours of blazing sunshine, 1 torch lit up briefly. Phone charge reached 20%. Dog peed on the cable. Jake said I should have just used the car charger. But I'm not after easy. I'm after resilient with flair. Chapter 3. Pantry Rotation Pandemonium. Rule. Eat what you store. Store what you eat. Sarah made me check every tin in the garage. Findings: 16 cans of veg-style chunks. Vegetarian, depressingly so. 24 tins of soup. 16 tins of spam, 12 tins bacon grill, that's my favourite. 24 tins of I don't know as the labels got damp and peeled off. We have plenty of labels in a pile to choose from. A tin pick and mix surprise, I called it. 1 tin from 2022, labelled simply lunch. 3 unlabelled mystery tins, now named Curiosity 1 through 3. We had a pantry dinner that night. Ben asked if we were being rationed. Jake refused to eat spam again. Mystery tin was rice pudding. Everyone cheered. Chapter 4. Smoky Saturday. Fire drill. Whole family event. Plan, simulate a smoky exit. Sarah took it seriously. Ellie wore goggles. Jake pretended to be asleep until I opened his window and stuck in the garden hose. Discovered? The dog hides in the airing cupboard. Ben tries to bring all his games and gaming console. Sarah has no time for my clipboard. Still, we made it out in under 15 minutes, minus 1 left slipper. Result, but could do better next time, I hope. Chapter 5. Barter or bust. Joined a local swap and save group. Traded 1 power bank, broken, 2 expired torches, 1 copy of a book called Surviving with Spoons. In return, I got 3 tins of dog food, extra long safety matches with no striker, and a ceramic lawn gnome wearing a gas mask. I called it a win. Sarah called it grounds for divorce. The gnome now guards the water butt and the dog looks worried. Chapter 6. The Cold Shower Olympics. To prep for utility outages, I challenged the family to skip hot water. Ellie screamed. Ben lasted 43 seconds, I lasted 91 and pulled something in my shoulder. Sarah refused entirely and made tea. Jake recorded my yelping and titled it Dad's Arctic Spa. Note to self, prepping is easier when you're not naked and shivering. Chapter 7. Sleepover in the Shed. Bug out drill, backyard sleepover, just me, Ben and the dog. We brought DIY rocket stove, foil blankets, a packet of digestives, a battery fan, broke immediately. Turns out the shed leaks, mice are surprisingly loud, and the dog will steal your blanket without regret. Slept like a war veteran, during the war, in a shelter. Chapter 8. Battery bingo. Time to sort out all the power banks, again. New system, each labelled with capacity, test date, and works in caps. Jake added emojis. Green ticket works, red cross, it's dead, question mark. Making a clicking sound when charging. We ran test, 3 banks charged, 4 blinked once and gave up, 1 got hot enough to melt a biro. We kept the working ones in a box labelled, and there was light, and the bad ones, trust issues. Chapter 9. Fuel Foolery. I stored 5 litres of unleaded in a jerry can. In the shed, on a shelf, next to a candle lantern. Sarah noticed, Sarah did not approve. We now have a no flames near shed rule, a lockable cabinet, a lingering smell of petrol in all birthday cards. Ben made a warning sign, shed of despair. Jake added, Dad's quiet place. Chapter 10. Christmas in the dark. Real power cut, Christmas Eve, no telly, no oven, no Wi-Fi, and no tea. We used candles, tinned ham, tinned spuds, tinned veg for Christmas lunch, all cooked on our camp stove. Result, and listened to the hand-crank radio, still Welsh, played charades, and ate crackers by torchlight, sang carols Ellie made up on the spot. It was brilliant. Jake said, it's actually kinda peaceful. I pretended not to cry. Sarah saw, didn't say a word. Epilogue, still got beans. I didn't become Bear Grylls. I didn't build a bunker. But I did learn how to light a room without setting fire to the curtains. I learned how to laugh through it all. And more importantly, I learned not to store the loo bucket near the cooker. Prepping isn't about fear. It's about having the torch before the lights go out. It's knowing where the water is. It's keeping the cupboard full. Of beans, yes. But also of hope. Until next time, stay prepping.